guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm finally getting to use the Morphe 35TE Tease the Season palette. I bought this palette back in like October. It was on sale. I feel like it was before Halloween or sometime around Halloween. I don't know. It's in one of my like haul videos I have like a ways back. So I purchased it then and I was like, I don't want to do a video quite yet. I want to wait until we get closer to the holidays, and then here we are, the holidays are coming and I'm like, crap, I still haven't had a chance to like do this, use this palette. But on Black Friday, Morphe had a sale. And you guys know that I absolutely love my Morphe brushes. Like, I always complain because my favorite brush, the M124 brush and the 421 brush and the M507 and 506 brushes, and I'm like, gosh, these brushes were so affordable, blah, 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 blah. They finally had a sale on Morphe on Black Friday, and I actually purchased a bunch of brushes. They were like $3.50, and I'm like, that is what I'm talking about. Like, you should be able to get brushes for an affordable price like we used to be able to, you know. So I bought some new brushes, but I actually bought like duplicates of ones, and then I got a couple others. I feel like this is different though. Let me see. So I purchased 3 of the M124, so I was limited in only being able to buy like 3 of each brush that I wanted to buy. But like looking at this, so here is the old Morphe M124 brush. So see, it's rounder, it's slightly fluffy, but it's still flat. And here's the new one, and look at the difference between those two. So it's a little disappointing because it's super, I feel like it's a lot thicker, but hopefully it does the same thing. So I wonder if all 3 of them look like that. Maybe it's just a difference in, you know, just that one. So it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not, they're not too far off. So anyway, I purchased a few of those, 3 of those. I got a couple of the those were the M124s, and then I got the M421 that I use all the time to pack on shadow. I got a couple new ones. These are the M453, so they're like a little fluffier, more like a blending brush, because they don't have the collection that I like, the Morphe E27. They don't have this one anymore. And then the E13, I have that in the bathroom. I need to wash it, I think. Nope, here it is. The E13, I do need to wash it though. So I really like these for applying that transition shade like all over. So I thought I'd give these a try. The Morphe 453. And then I got the Morphe M332. So it's just a little denser, fluffier brush. I got a couple of the Morphe M456. So it looks more like just a smaller blending brush. And then I got a couple of the M506 brush. I love these for the crease. They're small, they're tapered, but they help diffuse the color. And then I thought I would try this little guy. This is the Morphe M760. It's a silicone brush to apply glitter. So I was excited. I was like, well, this order came in. Let me go ahead and wait until I get the brush. Like, I did the order and then I was like, let me wait until I get all my brushes, and then I could do the video on this guy right here. So this is Morphe's holiday palette they came out with. They actually have a really nice template, which is really helpful to people. You know, if you're new to makeup, it kind of gives you a guideline of what colors to use for whatever look you might want to achieve. So it's got like look 1, smoky and nice, look 2, bold fashioned, look 3, warm and toasty, look 4, a beautiful sight. So I thought that was really neat. It's super helpful, you know, so I do appreciate that from Morphe. I know they went through some things and I was kind of like, I didn't like Morphe for like a little bit, but I'm like, I've always loved their brushes. And then a couple of the palettes have come out, like the 35 ones, and I've purchased a couple of them, but not like I used to back in the day when I first like was really into Morphe. So anyway, here is the palette. And looking at it now, I'm honestly like, why did I buy this? I'm like, why? Like, what drew me into this? Was it just the pink ribbon in the middle? I mean, you guys know I'm going to use that today. Probably going to do like a halo eye with that because I'm like, what does that look like? I tried to find the palette from last year because I know I had their holiday palette from last year, and I'm like, I cannot find it. So I'm starting to wonder if like, I think I decluttered that palette. I think I was like, oh, I don't really need it. This is like duplicate. So I think I decluttered it. And then like, now looking for it, I'm like, oh, I can't really remember. Like, I don't know. So I can't find that to like show you a comparison of last year's palette, but I remember it having a lot of cool tones in it. So anyway, in October, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what drew me to this. And looking at it now, I'm like, it's kind of basic. There's a lot of mattes. There's some shimmers. I went on Morphe's website and it's $28 for this palette, which, you know, fair enough. That's less than $1 because if there's 35 colors, the palette's only $28. That's less than $1 a shadow. But this palette is also on sale on Ulta as of today. Today is Sunday, December 10th. So as of today, this palette is on sale on Ulta for $14. So if you like this color story, and hopefully these colors perform well, I mean, we'll find out by the end of the video, then there is always the option to get it for $14. You know, and you might like it. And again, I might have just been like, oh, this is really nice, neutral, you know, especially with like some of the colors down here. But right now looking at it, I'm like, what was I thinking? So, I don't know. So anyway, if you want to see what I do with this palette, just keep watching. So I know, oh, and also with the, purchase of the brushes, I got this Morphe Make It Big Plumping Lip Gloss Trio. So it's got like a shimmery pink, it's got this lavender, and then it's got a clear. It was like their free gift. So anyway, this video is not sponsored by Morphe, but I surely have everything sitting here that's Morphe. Anyhow, let's get started. And I already know I want to do a halo eye with that pink ribbon color. So I think to start off, I'm going to go in with Total Surprise. It's like this really muted, like almost like a, it looks like a really muted, I don't want to say like a lavender color, but like super muted, more on the gray side. It's kind of what it's looking like. But let's see what it looks like on the eyes, because I've been known. And I'm going to take this on the Morphe M453 brush. It's just a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to put this all in the crease and above. That actually went on really nice. So it's not like super overpowering. I mean, you can see where it's more concentrated here in the crease where I first put it. But I'm able to blend it out nicely, and I actually really like this brush. It's really diffusing the color really well. So I do like that. Like I said, I got all the brushes on sale. They were all like $3.50, $4. So I was excited. That is actually really pretty. It looks more rosy. I'm gonna go underneath. Okay, not bad, not bad. And then let's see. I think what I'm gonna do for the inner and outer to start. Do I want to go in? I think I'm gonna go in with a Naughty List here. It's more of like a mid-tone to what I just put on, I feel like. But let's see. I'm going to pick that up on this Morphe M421 brush. It's more of like this deeper maroon. And I'm going to put that on this inner corner. And outer corner, and I'm going to go ahead and build that up. I'm going to tip my head back just to open up this lid space and use the tip of the brush to bring that color more towards the center here, like connect it. And then again, just diffuse the color. So I'm kind of tapping and then just giving a little bit of a drag inward just to diffuse that color. That actually went on really nice. I think I'm going to go back in with that prior brush I just used and just tip my head back again and then soften the edge. Ever so light. It's not taking a lot of work to blend it out either, which is really nice. Like that. And then I think I've just been dying to use this. I don't know. We're just gonna get like right into it. So I'm gonna take this Morphe M760 brush. It's this little like silicone brush. And it says it's for glitter. So I'm gonna go into this color here. I have not used one of these. So let's see. So it picks it up like that. And I haven't wet anything. I haven't put anything down. You know, I know people are like, use glitter glue first. I just want to see what happens. Like, is it going to go on the eye? Is it going to adhere? Oh. Well, that was quite surprising. Oh, okay. All right. That's pretty neat. So again, I didn't get it wet. I didn't do anything. And this is a little nicer than being able to, well, it's a lot nicer than using my finger and having to clean that off. I really like this. Why have I been sleeping on this? That this will work nicely with a lot of my NYX colors. That is really pretty. I'm just going to touch it to see like if anything's going to come off. So I just touched it with this finger here. So a little bit of residue coming off, but like not really much of anything. And again, I didn't wet it. I didn't put glitter glue. Now obviously you can. It's just I like to test things without putting other product on. I know that putting a glitter glue down is going to be ideal because it's going to adhere to it, but I just feel like I like to test products. If people are selling them, then they should have like a disclaimer like, hey, you need to buy this with this to use it. But I like to see if I can use the product as it is without adding like other stuff. And I'm not getting like the transfer up here. Now I do have to go higher. But again, I really have hooded eyes, so if I'm fully at rest, that's what my eyelid looks like. So after a while, I do get transfers, so I have to go a little bit higher there just to cover that area. That is really pretty. Okay, all right, let's see. I'm gonna go back in with that Morphe M421 brush. I'm gonna pick up that same Naughty List color, tap that off, and I'm gonna blend over top. Just a smidge there and a smidge on the edge there to try to get a blend. But I think what I'm going to have to do is pick a little bit of one of these shimmers up. And I think I want to go in with Special Delivery down here. It's just a lighter tone. And I'm going to pick that up on that same brush. It's just a light shimmery color. I'm going to tap that off. And then I'm going to go over top of where those two meet up, that glitter and the matte. Stipple that color on to get a better gradient effect between that glitter in the center and this matte on the outer. And again, I don't have any other product on there. I didn't wet it. Didn't do anything of the sort. Like that. And I can wipe that off, and then I can go back into that Naughty List color. Build that up a little bit more on that inner corner. And build it up a little bit more on the outer corner. Wipe it off, and then go back in with a little bit more of the shimmer. When in doubt, continue to blend it out till you are happy with the desired look and effect of that. That is really pretty. You know, and I could have done it the other way. I could have put the shimmer down and then put the glitter over that. But again, I wanted to see what the glitter did on the eye in the center. So you could do it however you want, whatever order. So I'm going to pick up more of that Naughty List color, and I'm actually going to repeat down here. I'm going to bring it in. And I'm going more with the tip of the brush. That's why I chose this thin brush, because I knew I was going to come down here. So I could be a little bit more precise. Then I'm going to go in with that first brush. I'm going to look down to open that lid space, and I'm just going to lightly blend the edge of where that color is so it doesn't look harsh. But then you can still see the color down there. And again, build it up to the desired depth of color you want. But just keep repeating the process. Put it down, blend it out. Put it down, blend it out. I'm going to go in with that shimmer color I used on that inner part. I'm going to put some of that down here. I'm not getting a whole lot of color payoff there, so I'm going to pick it up on a brush and I'm going to get it wet with my Morphe Luminous setting spray that I always use. Like that. And then I'm going to take that same silicone brush and I'm going to try to get a small amount on the tip of it and apply that under the eye. So again, I'm going to tip my head down because I do not want this in my eye because it'll hurt. And then I just give a little rub over my lashes because any glitter that's in that lash, I don't want it there. I just want it underneath the lashes. So and put it like that so it's in the center. Oh, that is so pretty. And then I'm going to take that first brush I used and just give a once over to make sure everything's blended out the way I want it. It's nice and soft. So I think I'm going to leave that eye just like that because I really like it just the way it is. You know what? That little bit of glitter left on the silicone brush, I'm going to apply right out here because I feel like I lost a little bit of that glitter on the outside. And then I'm going to leave it like that. So I'm done with that. Let's go ahead and hop over to the other eye. I'm going to clean off that Morphe M453 brush. And then I'm going to go in. I think I want to do something light and soft and see how it does. I'm going to pick up this color Laid Bare. Let's see how light it really is. I'm just going to go ahead. Same thing. Put that all over from inner corner to outer corner. It is very light, so I think what I'm going to do is hop down here and go into Tag Me, which is the next darkest in line. So I'm going to pick that up on that same brush. Colors are a bit soft. There's a lot of kick up, so just be careful so you don't get them in all the other colors. So that blended out really nice. I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that. I'm going to take it down here under the eye. Like that. And then I think what I want to do is I'm going to take this Morphe M506 brush, just that smaller tapered brush, and I want to go into All Wrapped Up. This milk chocolatey color down here. Tap that off. And I'm going to apply that on this outer corner. And the inner corner. Figure I'll just go with another halo eye. And then blend it out. That color is going on really nice also. And it's blending out nicely. This is nice. This is like refreshing. This is what I remember Morphe being like when I first started getting into Morphe. It was like the colors were really forgiving. They were easy to work with. And that's why I liked them. And I feel like they got a little odd along the way. They were just doing too much, I think. I'll go back in with that first brush and just blend out the edge. Like that. I'm going to take that same color on that same brush and I'm going to bring it down on the inner and outer portion of that lower lash line. Go back in with that first brush again and just soften it. And you don't have to be super precise. Like on the other side, I was a little more precise with the coloring. But you know, over here I'm showing you, you can just achieve the same type of look. You know, there's a lot of different ways to achieve the same thing. So I'm not super precise. I'm going to go ahead and go into, which one's this? The Morphe M421 brush. Smaller shadow brush. And I think I want to go in with, I'm going to go in with this Expert Tease color. Pick that up. Not getting it wet or anything. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over. Well, thought I was. Let's see. Getting a little bit there, but let me go ahead and pick that up on my finger. And that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Nice champagne color. Pick it up on my finger. I like to go ahead and get that base layer, then I'm going to pick it up. Come up a bit higher because again I get that transfer, so there's that base. That actually really is pretty. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that on the edge of the brush and I'm going to tip my head down and I'm going to apply it down here. It's a little harder underneath the eye. There's not a lot of space, so I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to get it wet. Works better when you pick it up and just stipple that color on. Like that. So I'm going to clean that brush off. That is really pretty. It's really soft. And I'm going to go in with this Very Revealing. It's just a lighter tone to the color I just used. I think I want to pick that up, tap it off, and I'm just going to go right in the center of the eye just to see if it adds a little dimension there. Right in that center part. Just right there so the light catches it, you know, when I close my eyes, or, you know, not that I walk around with my eyes closed, but, you know, when you blink or things, it just catches a little bit more of the light right there in the center. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pick that up on the brush. I'm going to get it wet and then I'm going to build that up underneath in the center. Down here. Just ever so light. Just right there like that. That is really pretty. And I'm going to take that first brush again and give a once over. Make sure everything's blended out the way I want. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it like that. So I think I'm going to leave both looks like that. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I'm going to do some liner, do something with my lips, and I'll be right back. So here is the finished look. I'll go ahead and close my eyes. And then I'll go ahead and cover one eye so you can see the look. Now I'll cover the other eye. So I'll go ahead and zoom out and we can talk about it. Okay, so just to let you know what I ended up doing, I used their Real Extreme Precision liner, the black one and the brown one. So I used the brown one on this neutral eye, I used the black one on the one with the pink and the glitter. Still, again, I'm not happy with the brown. I feel like I have to shake it a lot. Oh, look at the earrings. I feel like I have to shake it a lot and I'm still not getting like the product out of the container. So again, I don't know if I just got a bad one, but I really like the black one. So brown, not so much. Do like the black one. And then I went ahead and put on these lashes. These are the Tarte lashes and Goddess. I really like these lashes. These are one of my favorites. I just like the way they wear on the eye. I like the look they give. It's, you know, there's some longer ones and then shorter and longer and shorter, and it just kind of goes around. It's got a nice tapered shape to it, so I really like that. Again, they're one of my favorites. In the waterline of the neutral, you know, lighter eye, I use the LA Girl Shockwave Metallic Eyeliner in Lullaby. I really like this one. I like the finish it gives. It's just a nice light cream eyeliner. I use it in a lot of videos. I wanted to open up this eye, but I wanted to keep within that same like tone of colors, so I went in with this light pink. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Faux White Liner, and this is in Linen. It's just a really pale pink color, so I thought I would open it up but not be like white or cream, you know, just again trying to keep that same tone of color. And then on my lips, I really like this. I really like this lip liner. It just suits the tone of a nice neutral lip for me. So this is Dominique, and this is the Creamy Fill and Define Lip Liner in Crush. I have no idea where I got it, if it was in a BoxyCharm box or my sister or somebody gave it to me. I'm not really sure, but I'm happy with it because I've used it quite frequently. And then I covered that with my Natasha Denona I Need a Nude 32 MP in Susanna. Really like it. It's just a nice nude lip color. So yeah, so that's that. I am quite surprised. Like, I made a couple comments within the video. Like, I feel like this is the Morphe formula that I learned to love. It was super easy to put the colors on. They blend it out. They're super forgiving. They're easy to work with. I just feel like everything turned out so nice. Again, I mean, everything applied well. I didn't get a lot of fallout, not even from the glitter, and I didn't even put anything down underneath. And again, you know, as much as I've been moving my eyes around since putting all of that on and finishing up my makeup, you know, it's been about a good 20 minutes or more since finishing everything, and then probably another 30, so probably a good like 45 minutes, let's just say that, since I put that on. And I still, you know, I don't have a lot of transfer. There's nothing falling out down here. And again, I didn't put anything on. I didn't use any glitter glue. I didn't use any spray or anything. So I am really impressed with how that adhered to the eye. So that is really nice. A lot of people don't like loose glitters. I have no problem with them. Just don't get them in your eye, because it really sucks and it hurts and it'll scratch. Yeah, you don't want to damage your eye. So anyway, this eye, I feel like everything turned out so nice. That's exactly what I was going for, is a really soft, nice, neutral nude eye. And I feel like I really accomplished that. And I think it looks really nice. Again, everything blended out so nice. So I know I looked at this and was like, why the hell did I buy this? And again, because it's not a lot of the color story, you know, for me just seems kind of like bland and just kind of like blah. But after using it, I'm like, wow, that is really nice. Like, this is something I would wear to work. This is something I could use for like every day. Even this is nice and neutral with like a small pop of color that I could probably get away with at work and people wouldn't be like, what the heck? You know what I mean? Again, it's just the profession I'm in and the clientele that I'm around. I know I shouldn't care, but you know, I just try to minimize the stuff I have to deal with throughout the day. You know what I mean? My job's hard enough, so I try not to get too wild and crazy. I don't think in my one job like anybody would care, but I think in the other job people would have something to say if I went in with like bright blue or green eyeshadow all over me, is what I'm saying. So this would probably allow me to put a pop of color and not have too much said about it. So I think everything, I don't know. If you're gonna get this, I would suggest going on Ulta's website and getting it for $14. And then I believe there's also a coupon floating around right now for 20% off. And I think it does work with sale items. I'm not sure. I know it works with prestigious brands and like everything. It's like an all-encompassing coupon, so look into it. you might be able to get it for even cheaper. But yeah, I don't have much more to say. This took me by surprise, so I'm actually like, hey, I could use this for other really nice toned down looks. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you decide whether you want this palette or not. If you have this palette and you love it, let me know about it. If you have this palette and you hate it, let me know that too. Let's talk about it. I enjoy, you know, talking with you guys. I appreciate all the well comments that you all have sent. I am getting better. The kids are getting better. We now have a stomach bug going through through the house. I'm hoping well, I shouldn't say through the house because it's one kid right now, and then another kid's like, oh, I'm not feeling good, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, literally. I feel so bad for them. I feel so bad for them. It's so sad to see them not feeling well. So anyway, there's just a lot of crap going around, and I feel like my kids just keep catching all of it. So I don't know what it is, but anyway, I appreciate all of your well wishes. I am trying to get out as many videos as I can in between all the hecticness of working and sick kids and being sick myself. So anyhow, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome. I appreciate you. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this. Bye.